game. Even though things don't go as planned, even though you're about to win and there was a comeback, it doesn't matter. You have to reset and get back into it for game number 3 right here between Rebellion and BIGETRON.
Okay, still the same bans.
Sir, what's your
generally
command?
with
Your
Fanny.
team is picking.
Ban for Coach Far. They didn't want to see the Super Ken special Fanny on the other side of the court. Now, Coach Rura, a lot of option on his hand. Usually it's gonna be a Zask. Roger is the usual standard picks at this point, but let's see though. If they want to go for Aerith once again. No, it's gonna be
Your
Zask.
team is picking.
Right.
So 100% win rate for Zask this series, right? It was first picked by BIGETRON, and then first picked by Rebellion, and then now first picked by BIGETRON again.
Oh, wow! Early Jawhead Benedetta.
Interesting.
Whoa.
I wondered if the idea here for Coach Far is instead of hiding these picks, even though they're usually unexpected, they were so massive, so impactful in the previous game. You show it first. Now BIGETRON, they know that the Jawhead and Benedetta were just so good in the previous game. Now they're stuck considering what else can be used with these two heroes. With the Hylas banned away by themselves, they have to still respect the pick of potential right here. And they go for the Ruby along with the Roger. A lot more survivability. But I do expect someone even tankier, especially if they're gonna try and really control, or at least contest the control of Rebellion in the jungle, in the lanes.
It's still gonna be the Harith being tryoed by these teams, and possibly, or most likely, for sure gonna be for Matt. In the previous game, he faced a Harith with a Lunox, so Coach Far right away just betting it out for Eman. Didn't want to see Matt losing the lane, and it feels like if you give Matt that winning matchup in the lane, it's still gonna be good for you. He's still gonna be the MVP and somehow make a play out of it.
Well, I mean, to be fair, right now, the Roger is still flex, so you see that Lunox ban come out. Great move by Rebellion. Does seem like the Feramis will be taken out, though. As we know, the Feramis actually has been doing a whole lot of good against the Zask. That's why we kind of expected it to be picked up, too. It was either the Aurora or the Feramis, but both were ignored by BIGETRON Alpha. They opted to go for Liliet. That ended up not playing into their favor. So now for Rebellion. What do they want to get, right? In the mid lane, is it the Valentina again that failed in game 1? Or do they want to try to change things with maybe an Aurora this time around?
I feel like with an Aurora, it's great. And it also is a great matchup against the Zask. And technically, in the grand scheme of things, you can kind of combo it, right? A massive Frigid Glacier into an Electro Final Blow sounds like a disgusting combo. Of course, that's very ideal. But I think more importantly, you can also follow up on an Ejector by locking down someone using the Aurora. That's like a bit of a hidden value type deal. But for Rebellion, banning with the Mathilda, they're certain they want to go for this pick of style. And BIGETRON, they get rid of the second or third biggest nuisance in the previous game, the Phobias that's just jumping around, wreaking havoc here. Even when they have a Ruby, they can kind of stop him in his tracks. She's gonna be hopping around a lot and giving this Phobias the Infernal Pursuit again and again. So great ban here from BIGETRON.
If you want to go for... Wait, the Benedetta can still technically be flex, but I feel like there's a reason Coach Far picked it in the first phase. That is for Ryota. It's working quite well in that game earlier. Not really the best KDA, but you can see in the eye test, it really worked out for this guy, Northway Assassins, but still gonna be that standard pick with a Terizla for Cars.
This is great, though, for Rebellion, right? Because the Terizla acts as a flex pick, too. We know that Swaylo can play it in mid lane. So we still don't know whether it's going to be go into the XP or mid. Safe choice would definitely be the XP, but we've seen it as a mid lane for Swaylo. So BTR, the question is now, where's the Roger going to go? Where's the Ruby going to go? They're going to have to answer these flex picks with the last 2 picks, rounding off the drafts. Kaja and Carry. Beatrix.
Wow, going old school. Season 11 vibes, man. Kaja and Beatrix. We haven't seen this combo a lot of times in Season 14 for a reason. Now that kill pressure towards that Harry is gonna be huge, man. He has to play a bit more safely, knowing that he can't really get away from the Divine Judgment if you pick even a Purify.
That's a pick of showdown. We haven't seen this kind of situation play out in a while. Kaja and Jawhead both attempting to find that pick off great burst damage follow-up. But I gotta say, when it comes down to the immediate follow-up, to the immediate demolish, you know, it's gonna be the Kaja, I think. The difference though, is the Jawhead can kind of go for attempts without using an ultimate. It's gonna be something that the Rebellion can use to their advantage. The frequency, the quantity over the quality, and now with an Aurora, a lot more ways to kind of stop the Kaja from dragging someone away too far from the team.
Rebellion Esports faced with an enormously difficult task to complete before this match begins, and they are one step away to making it happen. The last placer of MPL Indonesia Season of 14 is taking on the challenge, the biggest challenge so far this season for them. They're still at nil, nada, no win whatsoever. And with this single game win, they can make it one and turn the season around. Looking at the draft index, it really definitely favors the robots at this time. A huge game, the decider on who's gonna take it the whole way. Will Rebellion get their first W this season, or will BIGETRON Alpha stand strong at #1 in the standings?
From what looks to be Rebellion always looking to the skies to try to beat BIGETRON Alpha. Now they meet head-to-head, eye level for both these teams, 1-1. It comes down to one game to decide whether Rebellion can break that curse of not being able to win a single match, or if BIGETRON will deny them of that sweet, sweet glory.
Anything can happen, honestly. And for BIGETRON, now it's a different situation. One of the big strong points of the Beatrix is how fast you can clear the wave. Now the Harriet can't really bully, can't really poke, and there's a lot of burst damage available. Little though, it goes to the hands of BIGETRON there. Great play to just consolidate on it. He trying to find more ways to try and contribute. Before level 4, he needs to be active here just to swing some of the lanes in favor of his team.
Yep, so far, this match, whoever deal that first blow, whoever strikes first and get the early game snowball is the winner. There are no comebacks in this match.
Yeah.
As we take a look at the emblem by IndyHome, by Telkomsel, anything's interesting, Arashi.
Weapon Mastery Beatrix respected by the tenacity on the hands of Matt. And if we get Kars, Festival of Blood. We've seen some Terroristas go without it, but Kars wants to brawl, wants to scrap all the way from the beginning. And of course, Inspire for Sway Low on the Aurora. Car Control is the name of the game, and with the Hail as well, the Hailstorm, he can kind of help out in scouting for the team. As Eman, whoa, going risky.
Ooh. Didn't really connect on that Synchro Vision, so still gonna be Matt winning it out on that trade of HP with Eman. A hard task too for Matt, considered as one of the worst performer so far in this season, and now he's stepping up to the plate and looking to make things happen. Possibly getting the MVP as well, and now neutral objective, Chapter 1.
Hurdle number 1 can be contested. X-Win on the Jawhead, definitely a bit more useful compared to Key on the Kaja. Repelling zone ejector flicker, super get brought back for Yota. Capitalizing, good pretty Glacier coming down, actually not connecting onto anyone. X-Win does have the unstoppable force, gets level 4 now. CC immune pops in the install for Super Luke. Able to disengage for the team, gets a Donra Wolf King, and it will be 1-1 as we get a pause. The second minute of the game here. Turtle did go towards Rebellion Esports, so it is 2-1 in favor of Rebellion.
Right. In the grand scheme of things, pretty even still. Although Rebellion were able to get the neutral objective, I believe. In the midst of all that, you can see again the synergy from the team, the confidence definitely is very visible. I'm impressed that for both teams though, they went for the fight immediately before the roamers hit level 4. And technically that kind of benefits the side of Rebellion. So maybe that's exactly why they kind of forced that situation onto BIGETRON.
You might be sad right now, we have a technical break, but you can enjoy your camping at home and finally eat your ice cream. Now, I'm not delusional anymore. But yeah, we're still troubleshooting the problem here, seeing what's wrong and what we need to fix to have a fair and a good match between these two. But just from the draft, Rashi, so it is still with that Benedetta and also Jawhead combo as we take a look at the replay earlier. By the way, this is kind of like game number 1, right? Super Luke, Final Slash to a Tyrant's Revenge combo by Key. This time around, it's a penalty zone by Kars. comboed with a ejector from X-Win. So the XP lane and the roam are doing work in the first neutral objective.
And again, the AoE, like I said, I like the final blow, Frigid Glacier. I think BIGETRON were really trying to capitalize to try and punish Rebellion for sneaking away that turtle. But with the Frigid Glacier placed down, they're just forced to back away. No real way for them to kind of walk through all the damage without really getting punished for it themselves. So the early pressure you can see from the side of Rebellion definitely is there. But I want to see how BIGETRON adjusts here with the clear. It comes to wave clear, especially with the B-Tricks, that Golden can be a lot more active around the map, or maybe to even orchestrate some dives using the Zask. So I think BIGETRON has to pick here if they want to really play for the EXP lane or the gold lane. And from there, then they can kind of, I don't know, survey the issue, right? See what Rebellion are doing and what kind of opportunities are, I don't know, allowed for them over there.
And it seems like the issue has already been solved by Marshall Danang. Now we're back to the game for BIGETRON Alpha and Rebellion Esports still 1-1 after that neutral objective battle. Nothing happened. We didn't really miss anything, which is a good thing for the viewers out there.
Especially in a match of this magnitude, in the game that can decide the result of the match. The last thing you want to do is miss out on some of the action. Supercan now with the Windtalker though. Definitely an advantage. Doesn't get it.
Bit of a whiff there. Super Luke though wants to try again, getting the freeze. Those are some big resources burnt out. No Dominators to set, no Flicker for Key. They did burn out Suelo's Flicker too though. But still, great plays. A bit of a whiff from Key.
Well, they're eyeing for an engage in the bottom lane. No, never mind. X-Win still scouting the area and trying to make things happen around the map. You gotta watch out for this, man. Once you hit level 4, Key becomes an immediate threat, especially for Matt. No Purify, no spells that can get him out from that combo. Ooh. And Eman, what?
Wow.
That is confidence there, Rashi.
It's confidence, it's also the necessity. If they want to try and combo a Divine Judgment into a straight pickoff, it's gonna be important to get it. Oh, Supercat.
That's the ejector. Ken with Lycan form on the final blow to actually chase him down. The final slash is there. Lycan pounce coming out. Supercat assassinated. Good freeze out. Frigid Glacier. And Mon still able to gun them down. Now Suelo losing the passive. Does another flicker. And Mon takes some more. Dominators are sent over to cars. Matt still forced to run away. Gets whipped down a bit. Moreno getting swung down by the hammer. Ryota takes it away. And Moreno has to submit to that. A good Divine Judgment to stop Matt in his tracks, as it just rains from above with a Bennett's Rage.
We're talking about the Sky Piercer and the requirement to have that burst damage. Immediately, Eman picks up 3 kills, getting the stacks onto that Sky Piercer. Is he a certified Sky Piercer abuser, Mirko, is the question. 1v2 though.
Let's see, Unstoppable Force and the Ejector. This might be the Sky Pierce shutdown, Arashi.
Caster's Curse.
Immediately after just bringing it up, it just happens all the time. But yes, you can see the burst potential from the side of BIGETRON. It definitely relies on Eman kind of being safe though. Moreno is going to be more utility based in my opinion if this is how the game is going to play out. Looking at the items, War Axe for Super Luke, so he has sustainability. But he has to be careful about the burst damage potential. Ryota as well also has that War Axe, and the bottom turret might get taken out here. Rebellion.
3 turret down below, and Matt should be able to equalize in the gold deficit that he had. So it's back to even on the board now when it comes to the goal. But objective-wise, Rebellion actually found it. Flicker Divine Judgment now coming down with the Bennett's Rage. X-Win taken down. Another stack for that Sky Piercer and a big bod. Wow.
Wow. And now BTR once again up in the gold. Getting stunned. Burst it down. That was lightning quick.
Wow, Super Luke with the timing.
I mean, Ryota comes in attempting an outplay of some sorts, but the timing was just so good. The damage from Eman as well. Snipes him right in the face. Unfortunate for Ryota, but look at this, Rebellion. Just trying to go for the clears. Super Luke is in there. X-Win though, makes a play.
Purify on Stall Force. Using Dominator's Ascent, Super Luke brings him back into the Dominator's Ascent. Let's see if the snipe can help him or get him down. X-Win able to recall. He actually does have the immortality, Super Luke. Okay, doesn't go for it.
A lot of interesting first item here, Rashi. Cars opted to go for Dominance Eyes. X-Win going for immortality. Sky Piercer for Eman. So a lot of utility and also different maneuvers. Meanwhile, though,
winning it out. Good divine judgment. Super Ken. Helping him out now, going back to the human form. X-Wing gonna be gunned down, losing immortality. Swaylo doesn't have the frigid glacier anymore, and Iman is just racking up the kills. Key, conceal. Just trying to screen them, recalling in their faces. Finally, a neutral objective to BTR as Matt is forced to recall in an awkward spot.
Oh, Super Can spots way low, threatens it, still going for the objectives. It's a great combo here from BIGETRON. Throw the kills right in front of Iman and let his damage do the rest. Look at that damage though, that snipe Renner's apathy right to the side of Matt. And if that happens in a team fight, that's where you can see Super Can immediately hop on that possibility. The combo here from BIGETRON covering multiple bases from the draft.
yeah, and it's easier for the combo to land for BTR Alpha now that they have the whole map to their favor. At least 3/4 of the map, 2/3 of the map. Because in a battle of Jawhead and Kaja, I feel like the one that wins is the one who owns the bush first, and Key is just everywhere, man.
Divine Judgment, Bennett's Rage, Cars, DPZ, Frigid Glacier, Swaylo used the flicker. Luke caught in the midst of it all right now.
God!
Super Luke turns the fight around and Iman just capitalizes on it.
There's a reason there's a super in his name, because that is a super play. What a set, what an unfriended.
What an insane play with that. Immediately Rebellion confined to the base. 2 members down as BIGETRON siege down the base using the Renner.
This time the I'm offended only really connecting onto the minions there.
Sniped
inside of his base! Nowhere is safe! Not against Iman, the Red Raider!
There's a reason Beatrix is his most picked hero throughout his career, man. He is now 8-1-1 as a Beatrix, a hero, a gold laner that's not really in the meta compared to the other gold laner. He made it work, and that is also the courtesy of the El Momento 009 just serving all the dishes. Dropping dimes for BTR.
No, not like this, Matt, no! Flicker Divine Judgment, despite the flicker response from Matt, he gets dragged back into the grenades.
That's a statement, man. That's personal coming in from BIGETRON. How are Rebellion supposed to sit there and try and deal with this? Even if Cars starts the front line, they kind of lose out. Now it's the exact opposite situation. Whenever Rebellion wants to walk up, nobody can really tank up the damage coming in from Iman. As we take a look at the replay right here.
Oh, man.
Well, the fight is still happening on the bottom side. Cars getting bursted down. Swaylo baited out, getting baited to use the Frigid Glacier as Super Luke. Even without the Queen's Rings, by the way, not completed just yet, survives. Look at this. Hang on a minute.
Man, that was unfortunate. I think Swaylo actually. Oh wait, what happened to Luke?
They're taken out.
Oh,
no,
oh my God!
Iman! What a shot! Severe's passion now. Use up Ryota forced back. You can't stand anywhere near Iman, and what is near anymore? That was far.
Eman shot that one from Yucatan, man. Oh my goodness gracious, the combo, everything is landing for this guy. Gotta watch out for the Renner from now on, even though if you're a frontliner like a Cars.
Oh man, Cars might be next to the top. They block him on! The Red Raider continues to raid inside of the base. It does not matter.
Ooh. Swaylo is just like a play though.
Oh no, that's not the right angle to go for now. Good ejector over to Key, but again, Iman's gonna be free, hitting every single member down. That's a double kill for Iman. That's a triple kill for Iman. Making a maniac and a savage with the 2 snipes he got earlier. BTR 11 minutes. Wow.
They are definitely offended by what Rebellion brings to the table in game number 2. And they definitely gave them